Hello, this is Movie Reviews by JT, and I got another review for you. What If Episode 3. This week's episode, What If, is my second favorite episode after Episode 2. So, this week's episode, you see Nick Fury, voiced by Samuel Jackson. You see Natasha Romanoff, Black Widow, which is voiced by Lake Bell and stuff. So, when it starts off, you see them including Tony Stark from Iron Man 2, who's on the top of the donut shop. He's stuck with the thing in a needle as she did in the movie, but he wound up dying and stuff. And she get arrested for his murder and stuff, but she said she didn't do it. And so the events a little bit different. It's like how trying to get the Avengers together, Avengers Initiative and stuff for the first Avengers movie and stuff, and recruiting everybody. But it's different though this time. Somebody's going around murdering all the Avenger members and stuff. And then they show Thor getting his hammer like it was in the first Thor movie. And you see Hawkeye and stuff, and go over to his hammer and he gets shot with an arrow, and they thought Hawkeye had did it. Clint Burton and stuff, and they arrested him, and they go back to the thing. He wound up is also dead. He died too and stuff, and he was murdered. It's then Natasha Romanoff she beat up everybody in the truck. So you see Frank Griggle's character voicing. She would talk to Betty Ross and stuff. She goes to the place that she works at. She wanted to talk to Bruce Banner. Not talk to Bruce Banner. She was wanting to talk to her. She got there to talk to the Green guy. But he came out anyway. And and then he turned into a hawk when General Thaddeus Ross came, military stuff. And then the hawk started to get bigger, and he exploded and stuff. And then they tried to figure out who's killing all of them and stuff. And then Loki came down and stuff. Some other Asgardians and stuff looking for his that they had killed his brother Thor, but until somebody else dead, so they want to make a deal and find his killer. And then they showed Natasha Romanoff looking on the computer, and then she was fighting with somebody, beating her up, it was invisible. And then you see the Fury guy that just tried to had a little beeper thing, some Captain Marvel from the '90s. And then you see him at the grave of Hope Van Dyne. She actually is an agent for Shield in this universe instead of being the wild. Then you see a person in the suit. It turned out to be Hank Pym. He was the one who was murdering everybody because he played Nick Fury for his daughter dying. And he was fighting with Nick Fury. It turned out it wasn't Nick Fury. It was Loki pretending to be him. And they took him to jail. They took him to Asgard, started facing charges for killing Thor. And stuff. And they had a coffin with all the Avengers members and stuff. This week's episode, What If, was great. I actually liked it better than last week's. Kind of a little better than last week's episode. A little bit. It was my second favorite episode after last week, episode 2. And so this show gets better and better every week. And I can't wait for next week's episode 4 of What If. So it's going to be amazing and everything and stuff. This week's episode was crazy and good and stuff. Instead of the Avengers getting recruited, they die, they get murdered. I mean, I can't wait to see what next week's episode is going to be. So that's my review for What If episode 3. All right.